Over the last number of years, I find myself becoming more and more minimal when it comes to my wardrobe, and honestly, I love it. But there are times where I find myself becoming a little bored with it. So today I wanted to go over a few things that I have been doing to add a little bit of personality slash fun into my wardrobe. Welcome to my channel. My name is James. Adding intentional color. And I'm not saying you need to go out and buy red shirts and tops and all these things. It just keep the wardrobe the way that you have it, just like I've been building over the last number of years, and just add a little bit of a pop of color. For me, this hat that I got a number of years ago, Victoria actually made for me. It is a like reddish orange kind of color, and it looks perfect when I'm wearing an all black outfit or if I'm just throwing some jeans on. I love the look of it, and then it also has this kind of sentimental value to it as well, where Victoria made it. I know the quality is good on it because I personally bought the yarn, and it's just adding so much kind of fun and excitement to it. The red just adds a really nice pop, or even just a fun scarf. Like I know people walk around all the time with like the Acne Studio scarf. I think that's a really great option as well. For me too, I've recently been adding kind of graphic tees, and I'm not saying go out and buy a bunch of graphic tees. For me personally, I'm a part of a cycling crew called FMR, or Flexible Market Research, but really it's Friday Morning Ride. And they do these really cool events. That is something that I've really been enjoying. And the events that they do, they always do like a t-shirt where you can buy. And one of my favorite t-shirts that I picked up from them was the A Day Ride. A Day was a cyclist from Chicago, and it was this kind of pinkish, purplish shirt with a neon green actually kind of the accent to it. And to me, that's like a fun memory that I have to it. So when I'm wearing an outfit that doesn't have a lot of color to it, I throw that on. Or if I'm just wearing like sweatpants, that has been a really fun thing. So for me, like adding color isn't something that I want to be doing all the time. It's just this pop of this to go with that, or that pop of that, or if I have the ability to buy something that has got like a cool memory behind it and it's got a little fun color to it, I think that is the best way to go about it. Buying handmade things or making them yourself. And to me, this is always so exciting because we live in the world of taking a picture of it and you can find it online in 2 minutes. And I think that's awesome. And don't get me wrong, like I love the Acne Studio scarf, but I find myself being like, okay, well, anybody can buy that and add character and do things like that. But how many people are buying like a hand knit scarf that is done by a person living somewhere, or building a memory on a vacation or something like that? Again, this hat has been something that Victoria made for me. I'll never get rid of it. It's not worth anything as far as like monetary value, but it's worth a lot to me. And it's a merino wool. It's got the red collar to it. Another good example is this. This is something that I've been working on for so long. This is a scarf that I'm knitting, and I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the spring. I'd like to be able to wear it this winter, but this is a cashmere, I want to say cashmere merino knit. It's a Japanese hand-dyed fabric, and I'm knitting it myself. And granted, if anybody uses this fabric, they're going to have a very similar look to it, but I'm terrible at knitting, so having the ability to like kind of knit and make my own mistakes and get this kind of wabi-sabi look, I think is adding so much character that I think isn't something that you can like necessarily get by buying a mainstream thing. And you're adding personality, you're adding color, you're getting something that is unique to yourself. Buying handmade and kind of uniquely done stuff, I think is super, super cool. Another great example is jewelry. Like you can go and get chrome heart stuff, which don't get me wrong, I love chrome heart stuff. I've lost so much of it that it's ridiculous. But buying a nice kind of ring, I have this amazing ring that I got from the Mexican History Museum out of Pilsen, and it's like this woven silver that has like this awesome patina to it, and honestly it's super, super cool. A couple years ago I got this belt buckle, and I have not used it yet because I can't find a belt that I actually like enough to put on it. But this belt buckle I got from South Dakota. This is probably about 2 years ago, and it is just this beautiful handmade silver, and it's got the person who actually made it in here. So Paul, shout out to Paul, but he's a part of the, I believe he's a Sioux Nation, Native American, he's a part of the Lakota Nation. Buying handmade things or even making them yourself, I think is such a great way to add personality into your wardrobe. And honestly, you learn a new thing, or you get to experience a new culture. It's such a great way to, one, kind of step away from social media, step away from stuff, and learn something, and just have an amazing memory and buy something that is really unique to yourself or make something that is really unique to yourself. Number 3, adding accessories. And honestly, you can default to number 1 and number 2 when it comes to adding accessories, because these are basically accessories. But owning a nice belt, I mean, Maximum Henry makes an amazing belt. The belt that I just talked about, I have a Wythe belt, and just adding a little bit of kind of fun to that, I think is a really great option. It's so easy just to add a little bit of kind of excitement when it comes to accessories. A nice hat, a nice scarf, a belt, a watch. And people have this idea that watches need to be crazy expensive, and I worked in the watch industry for a while, so my brain is kind of in that world. But having like a nice like cheapy watch that you can wear and just add a little bit of flair, again, rings are a really great option. And I think just like adding like limited accessories, a nice bandana, I'm a big fan of the bandana, or like a scarf, I think is a really great option. And those are things that, like, as far as accessories, I've been doing that I think have been extremely successful. Number 4, and honestly, this one is pretty self-explanatory, but buying things that you know are going to age well. There is something so unique about buying something and having it for years. When you look at like old people that have just bought nice clothing over the years, like the best clothing is the stuff that's already been worn in, that has patina, that has natural. Like, I mean, that's basically what Ralph Lauren Double RL has built their whole entire thing around, is finding things that are going to age well. A nice pair of denim. Let things be what they're supposed to be. Like, don't spend all this time kind of like trying to keep it pristine. Like, go and do yard work in them. I think that is such a big thing that people kind of miss out on, is like letting the age of clothing have character to it. And number 5 and last is going to be breaking the rules. And like, I know every single person says break the rules, blah 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 blah, and when I was younger, we used to get caught up in these, like, you have to do this, you have to wear this. Have fun. Wear Western wear with menswear. Wear menswear with streetwear. Wear streetwear with suiting. Like, have fun. Mix blacks, mix browns, mix colors. Have fun with that. If you're wearing a pair of sweatpants and you want to wear loafers, wear loafers. Like, those things. Like, take a look at like ALD. ALD has been breaking the rules as far as like traditional clothing for a while. Maybe it's not like my personal style, but I really appreciate the fact that they're kind of having fun and they're taking those things and adding personality to it. I think that is a really great way to go about it. But those are the things that I've been doing to kind of add personality into my wardrobe. They've been really successful for me lately, and I hope that they're successful for you. But let me know what you're doing to kind of add excitement into your wardrobe. And yeah, share it in the comments. We'll talk soon. Peace.